Hello guys, I'm back. Um, Today I have an Acer laptop. The model number of this one, Acer Spin 1, SP114-31 series. And the model number N20W2. Okay. It's a 14-inch, I think, one. And this laptop is dead. So the power on button should be somewhere here, sideways. Okay, so if we are pressing the power button, nothing is happening. Okay, all right, so fair enough. The laptop itself is kind of dirty, I will say. Yeah, not that visible on the camera. Hey, good. Yeah, so spin, Acer, not powering on, dead laptop. Okay, let's try to fix this one. Okay, a small detail that I want to share with you is that the client said was not working and he started fiddling with the charger itself. And I think for sure, maybe is visible to you too. There is a bump here and the barrel jack connector is not aligned with the hole there. So as you can see, this laptop had a little bit of rough time here. We have an USB-C, but I don't think it's a Thunderbolt. So this one is only for data. But as you can see, yeah, there's a bump here. So I think was forced out and the client fiddled with the charging cable connector, and then I think the laptop went dead, or I don't know the exact story, but as always, you cannot trust the client. All right. Next, good. I have my adapter, and let's see what this laptop is doing. Okay. All right. Power supply. Ah, clicked. Wow. Have you seen that? Almost 5 amps. Okay, so we have a short on the motherboard or a short here at the connector side. All right. Let's try again. 5 amps and the voltage drops to 1.4 volts. Okay, so we can confirm there is a shorted motherboard or the connector itself here, as we saw that the region, the area around the barrel jack connector here is damaged. All right, okay, let me move the cable for the moment as we don't need it. Screws, Phillips screws, all the screws are in. All right, this is noisy. It's late in the night, so I will not use the electrical screwdriver for this. So I will use take a little bit of time. I think I will fast forward this. I'm new with editing videos, so yeah, try my best to learn as I repair laptops to edit as best as I can the videos to be as short as possible. Anyway, you guys, you can skip the video for the most important parts. Okay, all the screws are the same. Yep, all the screws are the same. No Apple products for the moment. Okay, luckily I have the magnet and I'm not losing that easily the screws anymore. Good, bunch of screws. We have the hole for the CMOS reset. That's nifty to have it there. especially for non-tech guys or just for the regular user. Oh, okay, good. Let's stop talking and let's start working. Okay, I opened the back cover from the back where the battery is located. Okay, and the cover is out. Oh man, what I can see from the start. Passive cooling system. Really? The battery? Okay, Acer, thank you for the screws. Okay. BIOS battery. Alright. Okay, I'll be right back. So I am back. Yeah, let's unplug the battery first. Quickly. Yeah, okay. And what I see that the motherboard itself is bent and the connector itself also, as you can see, is bent inwards. All right, let's go on the microscope to check a little bit the area. All right, so let me switch to microscope, my power supply and my DMM. All right, so what we have here. So this is a charging port, which looks like someone already replaced the charging port, as we have, sorry for the wiggling, as we have flux and the leaded solder. A lot of dust, of course. It's so dirty. But now let's see where is the short. So we have the input MOSFETs, current sensor, two of them. Okay. What we can do, maybe we can check here if we can maybe kind of narrow down the problem. Let me switch to what? Ohms mode, and I need to kind of find my way. Ohms mode. Yeah, I'm using my toothbrush. Ohms mode. I need this to be faster. All right. I think I just moved the camera, maybe. Better? All right. All right. Let's see. Can I zoom a little bit out? No, this is the maximum. Sorry guys. This is my system. Not steady as it should. So, we have ground. All right. This is 0 ohms, and we have the plus. Is what? Why is short? This is the plus. I think this should be the plus, right? This is ground. Yes. And this is plus. And we have like 155 kilo ohms. Okay. And then we have what? We have the input MOSFETs. And on this current sensor, we have what? 5 kilo ohms. Okay, good. What do we have here? 200 kilo ohms. Even better. But where is the short? Because my power supply, as you saw, was clicking. It was a dead short. Here we have reading of mega ohms. Here we have kilo ohms. But then, where is my short? Do you think the short is in the connector itself? Here's the ripped component, as you can see already. It was like I think it was like a capacitor. PU, okay. PQ, here I think it was a diode, protection diode, which is not present anymore. A lot of flux residue. But where is my short actually? These two are ground. No. Yeah, for sure this is the plus. And it's coming right here. From here is the trace is coming on in the first MOSFET and then goes here on the other side maybe. Okay. But do we have a short here or not? Kilo ohms. Okay. I think the short it's right in the connector itself. Because what when I plug the barrel jack connector here, it's not going and it's not kind of clicking. It's supposed to click a little bit. So I think the short is right here. What we can do maybe is to check the motherboard for short, but quickly. Let's find capacitors somewhere if we can find a capacitor. Ah, look here. So what reading do we have? We have overload. We have 52 mega ohms. So yeah, I don't think the motherboard is shorted. I think the issue lies right here. And to repair this, we need to remove the motherboard out. All right, this is going to take a while. And I was thinking to look with a microscope maybe to see what's inside that connector. Yeah, let me do that. I will put my microscope somewhere at the edge of my desk, something like this. Okay, let me switch to microscope. Alrighty. And what we have? Look at the connector. You see? Great. The middle pin is touching, I think, the ground. Can I, let me grab my tweezer. You see this? This, I think this is ground, supposed to be the ground. Okay. You see, we have the plus. I don't know how visible it is to you. Okay, so this is the plus, and then we have this metal piece right here, which is the ground itself. So it was touching. All right. No, too dark for you. Yeah. Nope. Like this. Now I cannot get it into focus, or at least to have a better lighting inside the bar. Maybe like this. So yeah, we have the plus here, and then this small metal bit was touching the plus. All right, so I think we spot the issue. Let me insert the adapter from my power supply straight right now. You see? Now it's more visible to you. Okay. So yeah, plus here, and the ground was this metal sheet right here. And the connector itself is kind of melted. Okay. So I think our root cause, it's exactly this charging port. So this laptop, I think it only needs a charging port replacement. Okay, you see? Okay, I will just try to insert. Oh, it's wiggling, it's so loose. All right, just to prove the point that it's only the charging port. Yeah, let me move the microscope. And what should we do? Yeah, I need to plug my power supply. Let's see, do we still have a short? I heard sparks, and I'm still hearing sparks inside. So it's like 0.2, and if I'm, yeah. Can we try to power on the laptop? Is powering on? Yes, 400, and we have the Acer screen. You see? Sorry for you. I was just having my face in the way. Sorry. I'm all right. So we have cartoons. The mouse working. So we just need to solve the charging port issue, and that's it. Okay, guys. I need to check if I have the charging port in stock. If not, I need to order it, and then I'm coming back with if the client agree with the repair. I'm coming back with the charging port repair, desolder, install the new one, and yeah, see you. Yeah, see you in a couple of yeah, days. I don't know. It depends how fast the client will reply. All right. See you soon. Hello, I'm back a few days later. The client agreed with the repair, so I got myself the new charging port. Just arrived. So today we are going to replace the charging port with a brand new one. Okay. So if you remember, we had the charging port issue was kind of, I don't know, forced bended. The motherboard itself is kind of downwards. There is like a bump here. Yeah, so what I did, just to save time, I just unplug all the flat cables, the battery, everything, BIOS battery, audio, the screen cable, of course, to also to order the correct charging port. So without further ado, let's keep this as quick as possible, as short as possible. So I just installed the screw, not to lose the motherboard or drop. Okay, so passive cooling, it's a flash memory, there is no SSD inside, and the charging port is this one. Okay, as you can see, the motherboard itself is kind of bend it towards me now, if you're looking. Um, I don't know if this is the design or someone play with. Okay. The charging port is faulty. You remember last time here at the input circuit there's a lot of flux, so someone play with, or also I think he replaced the charging port or repair the charging port. But yeah, we will simply replace completely. There are different approach to replace the charging port, or the hot air, or the soldering iron, but I think I will go with the hot air. I thought I would go with the soldering iron, but I forgot that I have the ground here and it's kind of big. So I can go on both sides. There are not a lot of components in this side, so yeah. Alright, I need to bring my hot air then. Alright, I thought I would go with the soldering iron, but no, only at the end. Okay, so we have the right charging port. Perfect. Okay, let's move on. I will put aside the laptop for the moment. I need to turn on my hot air. Alright, 500 degrees. Let's bring the microscope in focus. Okay, I will try my best to be as fast as possible up. I just moved the camera. I bump into the camera. But why? Ah, okay, now I know. Alright, alright. Let's move to the microscope. Great. Alright, let's see. I hope that I will not move too much. Okay, hopefully it's in focus for you too. I need something to hold my my board. Oh, maybe this? Wow, perfect. I have like a IC chip holder, so I think I will use that one. Let me play with a little bit with my swivel arm, just to have the right configuration. Great. Okay, so we can go on the other side. Anyway, we can melt the charging port. There is no issue. Anyway, it's damaged, so we are free. Can I zoom out? Wait, my microscope just turn a little bit. Camera. Yeah. For you, it's not in focus. No problem. Let's bring it into focus. Great. Sorry for the movement. Yeah, someone replaced or repaired the charging port here. But anyway, we're going to replace it yet again. And you see here there is a small capacitor missing up the other side. You see? Great. All right. Enough with the talking. Let's work. All right. In this way, it's perfectly in focus for you. Sharp image. Great. Okay. Let's bring the flux into action. And we have, yeah, let me bring my hot air, which is a little bit further away. Great. Good. tweezer. DC in. Okay. All right. The solder is melting and the gravity pulls the connector away. Great. That was quick. All right. Let me bring flux again. Yeah. This is the broken charging port. Anyways, melted right now. We don't care. We have a new one. Weak. And let's clean. Beautiful. Let me cut the wick right now. I need to pay attention with the wick because sometimes I'm getting burned by it when I'm living on my desk after I'm using it. So it happens so many times. So I need to pay a little bit more attention. It's so easy. The ground plane here is so small, so I can wick the solder very easily. Sometimes when the ground plane is quite large, I have like a rough time. Okay. Brush IPA. Oops. Let me hold it in place. Okay. On the other side too, a little bit. And yeah, it's only flux there. That's good. Perfect. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's bring the new connector. Brand new one. Okay. So let's install it. All right. And the connector itself is coming from below. Right? Right. So this time I'm going to use the soldering station. To hold it in place, I will use my tweezers. Or I will just press it and go with the ground. And then, yeah. Okay, perfect. Flux. Where is my flux? Here. A small amount. Okay, solder wire. Solder. It depends if you're from US or UK. Okay. I do like my soldering joints to be perfect and to be shiny. Okay. Everything is in place. Let's bring the... I think I might need to change a little bit the position. Yes, no? Ugh. Something like that. Okay. This is the ground. No problem. I have a lot of heat in my solder iron and the tip is quite big. So I will not worry. Alright. Don't drop the solder iron, my friend. Hold it in place. Shaking hands. Okay. What do you think? Nice. Nice. Nice solder joints. We can tap a little bit on this side, maybe. Yeah, of course. Like this. That's the ground there. Shoot. Okay. All right. Job done. All we need now is to clean. IPA, by the way, 99.9%. For cleaning the PCBs, you need the 99%. If you use the 70-30, then you'll have white traces on the PCB. And the cleaning, not that beautiful. Look, it's like from factory. Even the factory, they do this kind of solder joints. But here I don't think I have enough solder. Let me add a little bit more. Voila. Now it's nice. Good. All right. Let's move on with the cleaning. All right. How we can call this cleaning? Ultrasonic hand cleaning? Yeah, sounds great. Ultrasonic. Look how beautiful it is. Okay. This is clean. Yeah, let's dry. On both sides. All right. I think our job is done. I mean, our job replacing the connector, microscope, out of the way. Good. Let me make some room here. And now all we have to do is to put the motherboard out inside and test it. Hopefully it works. If not, we're in trouble. Okay, this I can take care after. This here. Good. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Perfect. All right. We have the laptop. And let's try our best. Where are the screws? Because I know, yeah, here. I have this kind of plastic boxes or whatever, tubes, and I put all the screws inside. And this way I'm sure I'm not losing them. Okay. Okay, this battery. All right, bias, but still the motherboard is not laying flat as it should. I think there is something cuckoo here. There's something underneath. No. Okay. Let's try again. Something like that. Okay. I think now it's a little bit different. Spudger. Take out all the flat cables from underneath. Now the board is laying as it should. Okay. This one too. Good. Keyboard. I think the next job that I have is going to be very interesting for you guys. But yeah, let's see. I think I have a special fault with the gaming laptop. So yeah, keep an eye on the notification or just subscribe to be informed when I'm posting new videos. Okay, screen cable. Okay, it's not damaged. That's good. What? Great. Okay. Okay, needs to stay like that. Okay, what do we have here? Wi-Fi card. Yeah, I remember I put the screw. My screwdriver. I have two magnets now. Great. So I know this screw, I took it from here. And then Wi-Fi card. Is straight? Nope. Now it's straight. Good. Let's place back the buff. That's the speaker, the cables, the antenna cables. Okay. Clack. All right. Audio. This is for the webcam, I believe. USB data board and audio jack. Okay. You know, I think I will pull this and glue it after. Okay, everything is all right. You see, and now you stick it. BIOS battery. Oh, there is something here I don't know. All right, let's put back the screws. Where is my box? All right. So there was only one screw? Really? Two screws? Okay, great. Let's plug the battery back. And let's plug to the power supply. Let me check if the charging port aligned. Right. No, it's not aligned. You need to press down. Hmm. Need to press down the board. This is not good. You see? Great. I think I will put something here for the connector to be pressed. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. All right. So it's charging 1 amp. You see? That's nice. And we have the LEDs. All right, but first we need to solve this issue here with the hole. Why you need to press down? Okay, let's see what we can do. Out of the way for the moment. Where is the back cover? Right here. Let's see if something is pressing. Yeah, all right. So it's enough to put the back over. Even better. Cluck, cluck. Let's put back the screws. All right. So that was it. A few more screws. Yeah, my voice changed a little bit. I think I catch a cold or something, and my throat is hurting me. So I need to take some strepsils or something. Good. A few more screws, and we are done. Nice. Yeah, my disc is moving a lot. A little bit flimsy. Okay. Four more screws, and we are done. Okay. Yeah, let's see the laptop turning on and if it's charging, if it's pulling current. And I think once we know that, we can say that we saved another laptop. Now it's in a good position. What's going on? What's going on? The last crew and he's putting up a fight. He shouldn't do that. Okay. And we are almost there. Great. So the charging port is aligned. Yeah, it's pretty much aligned. Yeah, the bump in the aluminum frame. Yeah, that's not our problem. The laptop came for not powering on. All right, let's check this out. All right, we had a pre-charge current 140 milliamps, now almost an amp. And the power button was, I think, yeah. We have the charging light. We have the orange light here, and we press white light. Okay. So we need to wait as we had the BIOS reset. Oh, screen. Acer. Come on. So it's pulling 1.5. It was a few seconds ago. And the Windows is loading. All right. So, okay, guys, I think we have another repair, another job done. We have the beautiful sound, and the cartoons are back. We have the charging sign right here. if you can see. Right. The mouse is working, of course. Good. All right. I will not keep you here. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you like the video. And I will be soon back. Bye.